When I first showed up at Triennium, I was skeptical at best. I had heard great things about it, but I was still unsure how a week of church-related things was going to be fun. I was proven wrong the first night we were at Purdue. We showed up to the service in the evening, and the auditorium was packed. We weren't even late. We were early, and we were still ushered up to the second balcony level. As soon as we walked in, I knew this was going to be different. There was music blaring, there was techno remixed Disney songs, and current popular songs making the air tremble, and multicolored lights were flashing everywhere. It was really cool. As the service went on, we sang hymns, if you can even call them hymns. It was a live band on stage, and all 5,000 of us were singing along to some familiar songs and others I had never heard before. Some people got really into it. They were dancing and screaming along. The sermon was by Roger Nishioka, and it was like his sermon lasted 5 minutes, not over 20. After the sermon, we were led out into the center of campus, where there were all sorts of activities to do, and a band on stage leading sing-alongs. The main focus that night, at least for me, was trying to collect as many pins as I could. Each group there designed a different pin to represent where we were from. Ours was a river valley with a hot air balloon flying through. I ended up with ones from Idaho, New Jersey, Texas, North Carolina, Arizona, California, and even one from Alaska. As I trekked back to my non-air-conditioned dorm room that night, I realized that Triennium was going to be an exciting adventure. A reading from the book of Psalms. It can be found on page 506 in the Old Testament of your Pew Bible. Please join me in reading it aloud. Happy are those whose transgressions is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Happy are those to whom the Lord imputes no iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no deceit. While I kept silence, my body wasted away through my groaning all day long. For day and night your hand was heavy upon me. My strength was dried up as by the heat of summer. Then I acknowledged my sin to you, and I did not hide my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. Therefore, let all who are faithful offer a prayer to you. At time of distress, the rush of mighty waters shall not reach them. You are a hiding place for me. You preserve me from trouble. You surround me with glad cries of deliverance. I will instruct you and teach you the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Do not be like a horse or mule without understanding, whose temper must be curbed with bit and bridle, else it will not stay near you. Many are the torments of the wicked, but steadfast love surrounds those who trust in the Lord. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, and shout for joy, all you upright in heart.